Let's get to it.
YouTube, what is going on? It is Mesa Sean back at it with, I guess, a tutorial. Because to most people's chagrin, you don't need OBS software to have a professional-looking stream with a nice overlay and good camera. So I have both OBS and Game Capture HD. So we're going to pop that open right quick. And if you notice, you see the word beta up there. Now, I am on a MacBook Pro. This is an old MacBook, 2011, but it does have, I think I put 12 or 16 gigs, no, 16 gigs of RAM in this thing. But let's go into about. Now, this is 2.1 B20. That's the one you got to download. If you just download or update the most current software, it's not going to have what's called stream command. If you see the word stream command, you can see some little bars and little things down at the bottom. We'll get into that in a second, but that's where you're going to put your overlay, and you're also going to put your camera, and it came out beautiful, and streaming just was flawless. So let's jump into it. So first off, just make sure your Twitch account is set. Now, I set it to 720. Guys, I find if I set it to 1080p, it may start lagging, and I just rather, for me, I mean, if I'm watching on an iPad or iPhone, I'm just going to go with 720p, but that's up to your preference. So now you can see there with the server, I just went with automatic, and I had zero problems. I know I've seen in some other videos when they're using OBS software, you need an Excel spreadsheet to figure out, that's a stupid joke, you need a lot to figure out which server has the lowest ping and the best. I just went with automatic, and it worked flawless tonight. I was asking the people on my stream, at zero lag. Now, I'm using a blue snowball, which I had sitting right next to me, not very far at all. I mean, not very close and not very far, and it sounded great. If I get the chance, I'll put a sample of it in the end, because it does some really cool things where it splits up the audio, game audio, and then also a chat video file. Very, very cool. So just make sure the blue bar is lit up there for commentary. Now, you could check automatically reduce game sound. Don't check that, because you're going to get a mix of the game audio, chat audio, and then a video of the games. You can mix that all you want, so I would stay away from there. There's a whole editing feature. I didn't go into that, guys, because I use separate programs. I use iMovie just to edit all my videos, so that's there if you want it. I haven't dabbled into it. But let's look at stream command here. So here you have a bunch of these little palettes, I guess you could choose, okay? And they have some preset ones there too. So like here's one where it just has an Elgato Gaming logo there, and then that's just my MacBook camera there, which absolutely looks terrible. But I got myself a nice Logitech camera, the C615. I got it from Staples, and I think it was like $79 without tax. So here what you do is you got some buttons over there. Now there I just press the camera button. You get to choose which camera you want to use, and then from here you can basically put it anywhere you want. You can resize it, you can do whatever you want with it. Very, very useful and simple to use. If a dummy like me can get a professional looking stream, anyone can. Then also, if you go into pick, that's where you can put your overlay or any type of image you want. So I've got a couple of overlays set up here from my man Snazzy. He makes all my thumbnails. And so you just click open, and then it pops open. Then you could resize it, and it looks delicious. Well, that's one of my favorite words, so I like saying delicious. But here I have some other presets. I got a red one, and I got a purple one at the very end. And guys, it can't get any easier than this. I mean, I popped open the OBS software, and it looked too complicated for dummies like me. This took 2 seconds to get set up, and the stream came out beautiful. Everyone in my chat tonight said it looked bloody gorgeous, and can't complain. Now, if you want to just capture everything, you just press your red button to start recording. Your streaming button's right in the middle, the green button, but you want to make sure the blue commentary button is lit up prior to streaming. So let's go in and take a look. I ripped a section of the stream from Twitch tonight, and let's take a look.
Wizard is now trying to fire through the barrier. What is this wizard doing?
They're doing the same now.
Wizard Blizz. Okay, now
I just gallied the wizard. But whoa, my God! Oh, you guys feel so weak as a hunter.
Oh, that was so sick.
So, in my opinion, that looked and sounded pretty damn good. Another cool thing is, let's go and take a look. Alright, so I'm going to turn off streaming here. Then, once you finish streaming, then you want to go to a specific folder where, again, as I mentioned a few times before, you go to Game Capture HD, and then you're going to have each time you hit record, it'll bounce it to a separate folder, and you can see there it's got commentary, game audio, and then the actual video. So the game audio is obviously going to be all the chat and game sounds from what you recorded, but then also the commentary is what's coming from my blue snowball, and that's very, very helpful when I want to mix down and make a real professional video, because sometimes my voice wasn't as loud as theirs and so forth. So guys, I'm loving it so far. And that is pretty much it. So, you know, again, my MacBook Pro, you can see right there, it says 165 degrees Fahrenheit. One thing I was a little worried about was because my MacBook Pro is old. It's 2011, and that streaming this whole thing through the Elgato and running all this stuff, that it would overheat my MacBook and it would shut down. I streamed for about 2 hours tonight, and it worked like a glove. So that's it. So drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Links will be in the description. And that's it. You stay beautiful.